Brock Purdy and Jordan Love. Who's better? And her stance is that Purdy's a better fantasy quarterback.
Pardon, I've never heard of her. What is her name and what does she do?
So Michelle Majuk hosts with me on Fridays on the Gold Standard.
Oh, sorry.
She's a researcher for NFL Network also.
Got it. Okay,
and cool. We started this whole debate, and so we're going to do a live stream tonight because somebody from a Packers show got all bent out of shape about it. So we're going to have that battle. Where do you come down on the Brock Purdy, Jordan Love debate?
That's a tough one. So Jordan Love's played one season and Brock's played a season and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a tough one. So I think it's hard to say definitively either way. Both guys have a lot more to prove. Who would you rather have long term? I might go with the guy was the first round pick and has clearly more physical gifts. But right now, Brock has accomplished more in the NFL, like undoubtedly. So I think you have to give the edge to Brock right now. But if someone said they would bet on Love to have the superior career, just be the superior quarterback down the line, I couldn't argue it. I would probably rather have Jordan Love, but they're both really freaking good. And Jordan Love, I still can't get over what he did at the end of that game against the Niners. He was playing so well. He was having a very mature performance, and then he just said YOLO at the very last minute. I don't get it. But and Brock's never done that. He's had some bad moments, but not like that.
Not on first down when you're trying to in the fourth quarter when you're trying to come back. I mean, that was a straight up YOLO throw. Jordan Love was drafted in 2020, and he's only had a year basically of experience as a starter. Like, I don't think Brock gets enough credit for that. Hey, Brock Purdy, rookie quarterback, last pick in the draft, no reps at training camp because you were not even the third quarterback in training camp because friggin' Nate Sudfeld was here. Now you have to come in the middle of the season in a system where Matt Ryan needed a year before he got really comfortable in the system. And Brock came in and from the jump was playing better than any 49ers quarterback had played before him. And Jordan Love had like 3 years of sitting on the sideline in the same offense, watching the offense behind Aaron Rodgers, and he came in and stunk for half a year before figuring it out.
Yeah, but then he figured it out, and he was really good. And I think it's just like if these guys' career is a clock, 12 hours, we're like 1 hour into their career. Like there's so much to learn, and I think they're both really, really off to great starts. What I like about Jordan Love is it seems like mentally he can handle the Shanahan complex offense. He's doing a good job with that. But physically, there's some things he can do that seem kind of unique, like the way he can throw off his back foot, the way he can just sort of flick the ball. He has easy velocity. He's got touch. He's accurate. Like, what do you not like about Jordan? I think these are two of the better young quarterbacks in the league. What's not to like? I know you want me to pick one. I'm picking Jordan Love, but if you pick Brock Purdy, that's totally legit.
I don't like Love. I don't like that YOLO instinct of it. Like he said, if you go back and watch that game, he told the broadcast crew, I know I make throws sometimes that I shouldn't make, but I get away with a lot of them too. And it's like, ooh.
Well, you just ended your season on one, so let's see if you learn from that. Or maybe that's who you are. Because a lot of people were saying, this is the next Brett Favre. This is the next. He doesn't play like Aaron Rodgers. And you know what? He went down like Brett Favre last year. And I liked watching Brett Favre as a kid. He was great, but he did that a lot in his career.
He lost as many games as he won doing that because, like, I mean, he had crazy, incredible playoff games where he made all those crazy ass throws and the Packers won. And games against, I think it was the Rams one year where he had like 4 or 5 picks and they lost. That it was just like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
So if Jordan Love is the heir apparent to Brett Favre and Brock Purdy is the heir apparent to Drew Brees, who would you rather have?
Well, Favre has more MVPs. They both have the 1 Super Bowl win. Favre got to 2. Brees only got to the 1.
Brees has better numbers, but he played in a different era. That's a tough one. I might go Favre. I don't know.
Steve Young kind of talks about like how as a quarterback now, the days of just playing within the system are over, that you have to be able to go above and beyond. You have to be able to extend and make plays. He's talked about it with Brock. Like, You have to figure out how you can go above and beyond. Is it using your legs more? Whatever it is, you have to find a way, because in Steve Young's opinion, the whole like playing within the system thing is not
enough.
It's not enough
It's not
anymore.
enough. But what's great about Brock is that he can do it. He just has to let himself, and Kyle has to empower him. And I think as Brock gets older, he should and will. I totally agree. And I think what we're seeing with these college quarterbacks that come out, college football has become just one big ad lib play. You run as many plays as you can. There's very little structure. It's a lot of just backyard football. So I mean, you kind of have to adjust. If that's what college is producing, like that's what the NFL is going to become.
We'll see if Brock, what he can do in year 2 as a starter. For the record, I come down. I think it is close. I'm going to go with Brock just because I feel like I have a little bit of a bigger sample size. Like Jordan Love, everyone's basically talking about 8 games. That is a very, very small sample.
And a complete evisceration of the Cowboys. But Brock did that too.
Who hasn't eviscerated the Cowboys? Let's be honest.
And on that note, thank you very much, everyone.
Well, shout out to Mike Florio on this, because did you hear Stephen Jones said, the Cowboys, we're hanging around the rim. And Florio was like, no, you're not. The 49ers are hanging around the rim. They're the ones that are in NFC championship games and Super Bowls every year. The Cowboys are just standing they're on the court, but they're not near the rim. And I totally agree.
I don't like that metaphor at all, hanging around the rim. You're either a champion or you're not. So don't talk to me about how close you are. That's just participation trophy language. And I don't stand for that in the NFL. No way. Especially on an iconic franchise like this. No.
Quality control.
But that's what quality control is all about, baby. It's what we do.